Hey everyone, it's Tynan and Miles here, co-founders of Citrus Wellness Co. Today, we're excited to dive into the science behind our showerhead filter. When we developed our filter, our goal was to harness proven technology to make every shower more enjoyable, healthy, and refreshing.
After months of research and testing, we crafted a filter that combines three key ingredients: KDF55, Granular Activated Carbon, and vitamin C. In this video, we'll take a closer look at each of these, starting with KDF55.
KDF55 is a copper-zinc alloy similar to brass that is specifically engineered for water treatment.
It's designed to reduce heavy metals and chlorine and to help control bacterial growth inside your showerhead. When contaminated water comes into contact with KDF55, it triggers a chemical process called redox, short for oxidation reduction. In this reaction, electrons are transferred between substances, changing their chemical structure and transforming harmful impurities into less harmful forms.
Chlorine in water is measured in parts per million, or ppm, which is equal to milligrams of chlorine per liter of water. The Environmental Protection Agency allows up to 4 parts per million in tap water nationwide. This is about the same as a chlorinated swimming pool.
While our tap water here in the Seattle area typically contains less than 1 part per million, we know the amount can vary a lot depending on where you live.
Here's a quick experiment to show you how KDF55 works to remove chlorine in real time.
In order to show how effective KDF55 really is at removing even higher concentrations of chlorine, we've added a little extra chlorine to our pitcher of water for this experiment.
To start, we will pour our chlorinated water into 2 glasses. The first glass will contain the water unchanged from the pitcher. The second glass will contain water that has been run through a bed of KDF55.
We'll use chlorine test droplets to give us a visual indication of the amount of chlorine in each glass of water. These droplets work by turning the water yellow when chlorine is present. This is the result of a chemical reaction between the chlorine and the droplets, so a higher concentration of chlorine leads to a darker shade of yellow. As you can see, the water in the unfiltered glass immediately turned a bright yellow color, while there was very little change in the color of the filtered water, meaning that nearly all of the chlorine was removed by the KDF55.
The second type of media in our filter is granular activated carbon, which is another material that is specifically designed for water treatment. In our filter, we use a pH-balanced, specially processed type of granular activated carbon with an enhanced ability to capture a wide range of contaminants.
When water flows over granular activated carbon, its extensive network of pores traps unwanted substances, such as chlorine and volatile organic compounds, as well as some microplastics and PFAS. This process, known as adsorption, causes contaminants to stick to the carbon surface, purifying the water and significantly improving its overall quality.
For this experiment, we're going to use food dye as a visual representation of potential contaminants in the water. It's important to note that real contaminants, such as chlorine, VOCs, and heavy metals, are invisible and chemically different than food dye.
Things like particle size, molecular structure, and charge can make certain substances easier or harder for granular activated carbon to remove. With that said, let's get into the demonstration.
To start, we have 2 glasses prepared, one empty and the other with a layer of granular activated carbon in the bottom. We will add tap water and a drop of food coloring to each glass.
Granular activated carbon works better when agitated, like by the water pressure inside a showerhead, because it increases contact between the water and the carbon surface. That's why we need to stir it up in order to see how it really works. Once the dust settles, you can see that the food coloring has been almost completely adsorbed by the granular activated carbon, resulting in purified, decontaminated water.
Our third and final type of media is vitamin C. Also known as ascorbic acid, vitamin C is a water-soluble antioxidant specifically employed in water treatment.
When water flows over vitamin C, it triggers a redox reaction similar to KDF55, ultimately extending the life of the KDF55 and supporting the neutralization of harmful substances like chlorine.
Vitamin C also causes a slight reduction in the pH of the water, which can be especially beneficial in a shower filter. pH measures how acidic or basic something is based on hydrogen ion concentration.
The scale runs from 0 to 14. Below 7 is acidic, 7 is considered neutral, and above 7 is basic. Your skin and hair naturally have a pH between 4.5 and 5.5, making them slightly acidic. But typical tap water in the United States has a much higher pH, between 7.5 and 9, which can disrupt your skin's barrier and damage your hair.
That's why we've added vitamin C to our filter. It helps lower the pH of your shower water to between 7 and 8, supporting healthier skin and reducing hair breakage and frizz. Because pH is logarithmic, each decrease of 1 pH unit represents a 10-fold increase in the concentration of hydrogen ions in the water.
The subtle acidification caused by vitamin C not only enhances the filter's overall effectiveness, but also helps to minimize scale buildup and creates water that's gentler on skin and hair, leading to a more comfortable and enjoyable shower experience. To see vitamin C in action, we'll compare the pH and chlorine concentration of tap water to water that's been filtered through a layer of vitamin C.
Where we live in the Seattle area, we typically see the pH of our water fall somewhere between 7.8 and 8.8. Today, it looks like it's settling around 7.85.
Great. Now we'll pour this water through a layer of vitamin C and measure the resulting reduction in pH.
What's happening on a chemical level here is that a little bit of the vitamin C is dissolving into the water, making it slightly more acidic.
As you can see, the resulting pH has dropped by approximately 0.5 to 7.35.
In addition to lowering the pH of the water, we can again use chlorine test droplets to confirm that the vitamin C was also able to remove chlorine and its byproducts.
Our innovative filter combines these three powerful evidence-based ingredients, KDF55, Granular Activated Carbon, and vitamin C, which work together to reduce contaminants and protect your skin, hair, and overall well-being.
If you have questions or want to learn more, please visit our website at www.citruswellnessco.com or drop a comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on clean water and healthy living. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay fresh.